The Vesica Piscis image is a symbol of our unified Father or Mother God as the two major aspects of the Supreme Creator with the cosmic womb of creation, the Vesica Piscis, in the center. The Vesica Piscis is a portal of light. It is the womb of creation and the source of unity consciousness. Creation consists of ever-expanding, greater, intertwined circles, with the Vesica Piscis portal in between, which creates the flower of life symbol. The Vesica Piscis symbol creates a pathway between the spiritual and material worlds. Universal Father God or Mother God white portion, the Vesica Piscis, the cosmic womb for the Creator sons, the co-creator sons and daughters. Also the cosmic chalice from which the adamantine particles of Creator light flow out into this universe via the great cosmic rays. The Vesica Piscis, the threefold flame and the violet flame of the seventh ray. The age of the seventh ray and the violet flame acts as a trigger point for the initiation of our evolutionary ascension process, whereby the threefold flame of divine consciousness dramatically accelerates its direct influence upon the earth and humanity. As it accelerates, it spins or spirals upward in frequency, creating the merging into oneness of the blue and pink flames around the central golden flame. This spiraling action results in a blending of the pink and blue flames, creating the sacred violet fire, a divine alchemy whereby all discordant or inharmonious energies can be transmuted or transformed into positive life force substance. This clearing is necessary so that we, the solar sons and daughters or the sons of light, may once again magnetize to us the adamantine particles of Creator light via the radiance of our Father or Mother God. The two intertwined circles create the symbol of our unified Father or Mother God as the two prime aspects of the Supreme Creator, with the cosmic womb of creation, the Vesica Piscis, in the center. This symbol is encoded deep within our diamond core God cell, and when it is activated with adamantine particles of Creator light, it becomes a blazing threefold flame. Archangel Michael tells us that the ancient drawing of the threefold flame was appropriate for the time, however, it was not a true depiction of what the symbol really stands for, nor was the drawing accurate. Humanity was not ready for the full explanation, however, it did help those on the path to realize that there is an etheric shield imprinted across our upper chest area that contains the energies of the three God rays. The right side circle is an iridescent blue, or a bright blue, for our Father God, the left side circle is an iridescent pink, or a bright pink, for our Mother God, and the third, center section, which is the Vesica Piscis symbol, the cosmic womb of creation, is a golden color. Archangel Michael and the Cosmic Council of Light Rana or Kakard scribe. Dearest friends, it is interesting how Archangel Michael has shielded my consciousness from several other revelations, and also from the information about the Vesica Piscis, until he was ready to incorporate the information into his messages or into the drawings about the sub-universes. I had heard the term Vesica Piscis for years, however, I did not understand it and I was not curious enough to delve into it further. I find it very interesting how the information Michael gives us is presented to us in bits and pieces so that it can filter into our consciousness and gradually unfold. This was the process with the pyramids of light, the infinity breath, the world pyramid, the world server pyramid, adamantine particles of Creator light, and most recently, the amethyst pyramid of rejuvenation and healing. The sub-universal information and illustrations were downloaded into my mind over a period of about 6 months. It took quite a long time for me to get the concepts clear in my mind and to accurately draw the illustrations. Now, during these critical times of great change, beloved Michael has told me it is time to share this astounding new information with all of you. He has always had me share the latest information first at my seminars and with my students, and then at a later time, we would present it to the masses. He tells me the reason for this is so that seed thoughts could be stored in the pyramids of light in the fifth dimension where they could more easily be accessed by those whose frequencies are high enough to tap into the cosmic storehouse of wisdom. However, the process of ascension and evolution is accelerating dramatically, and he has instructed me to share more of this new information with all of you over the coming months. When Archangel Michael told me that our Father or Mother God were not two separate beings, but one unified being with two sets of individualized qualities, virtues, and aspects, I was amazed and overjoyed. At the universal level of consciousness, there is no division, no opposition. He informed me that within our diamond core God cell we have a crystalline seed atom, which contains the Vesica Piscis mandala. Our Father or Mother God reside in the great central sun of this universe, and a facet of their essence also resides within our sacred heart center. As often happens, further validation was presented to me via a YouTube video from Spirit Science 17, sent to me by Randy Monk. About 3 minutes into the video, a human fertilized ovum, egg, was shown. Within 24 hours after fertilization, the egg divides, creating the Vesica Piscis symbol. It keeps on dividing, creating the flower of life mandala. The caption stated, "We are the genesis of creation." This was such a wonderful epiphany for me, and it brought such wondrous clarity and understanding, along with great joy and an outpouring of loving energy from my sacred heart center. Our beloved godparents are not out there. They are ever with us, tucked away within our sacred heart. The three God rays and their function within our sub-universal experience Rana or sacred scribe in the original universal or sub-universal drawings that Archangel Michael relayed to me. He placed the paradise sons and daughters circle below and slightly overlapping the bottom portion of the Vesica Piscis drawing. He also had me draw a wavy line through the center similar to a yin or yang drawing. This symbol represents the division into duality, the positive and negative aspects of creation. The male and female sparks of divinity bear the positive and negative aspects of the Supreme Creator in the realms of materiality. This means that the male energy incorporates the positive or electrical quality, while the female embodies the magnetic, receptive, or negative quality. It takes both qualities or forces for creative action to occur. There is no implication of good or bad in the true meaning of these qualities. In this instance, the word negative is used as an electrical application of itself. The negative is not the active force, however, it holds power. This sub-universe is built upon the fusion of male and female energies. We can only address the qualities, virtues, and attributes of the three God rays as they are radiated into our sub-universal, great central Sunday. At this point, we have little knowledge of the divine plans or blueprints or schematics for the many other sub-universes within this universe. All I have been told is that they are of various widths, like slices of a pie, with multiple frequency levels of creation, consisting of a vast and complex variety. Our sub-universe is a young one in proportion to most of the other sub-universes within our universe. However, due to our unique divine blueprint or mission, we are in the preparatory stages of merging with a smaller sub-universe next to us. As this merger progresses, the new golden galaxy that A.A. Michael has spoken of for many years, will be in place as the overlighting great central sun for our new, expanded sub-universe. The first ray of divine will and power is primarily a mental ray, which is embodied within the Father God at the universal level. This ray also carries the energies or attributes of truth, valor, dynamic power, singleness of purpose, and clear vision. It is an outward-focused ray and the most powerful of the three God rays of our universe as they are radiated into our sub-universe. The Divine God Mother at the universal level bears the second ray of love or wisdom. It is primarily an emotional ray, which brings forth the loving energy to ignite the seed thoughts from the mind of the Divine Father in order for the divine blueprint to be manifested in the material planes of creation. The main focus of this ray, as it is projected into our sub-universal great central sun, is to turn knowledge into wisdom and temper that wisdom with love and compassion. Third ray, the son or daughter ray contains equal proportions of mental and emotional attributes. It is the ray of active intelligence, which includes among other attributes the desire to use the will of our Father God and the love or wisdom of our Mother God to become efficient co-creators in the material planes of existence. There are also memory code cells within the blueprint of third ray souls, which instill a deep, inner desire to become peacemakers and to strive for balance and harmony within the lower dimensional experiences. The third ray radiates the power that assists humanity in perfecting and refining their mental and emotional bodies, as well as a desire to perfect their co-creative skills. This ray also carries the qualities of tolerance, forbearance, unity, and culture. It is the ray of the sons and daughters of our Father or Mother God, whereby the dynamic mental energy of our Father God sends forth the seed thoughts of new creation. This dynamic, forward-moving energy melds with the second-ray vibrations of our Divine Mother. The Goddess, who embodies the cosmic womb of creation, receives these wondrous seed thoughts whereby they are incorporated into the star seed sons and daughters along with an overlay of her love or wisdom attributes. Archangel Michael, beloved masters, integrating greater and greater amounts of creator light is a wondrous gift, but it is also a great challenge. For the aspirant on an accelerated path of ascension, what is now arising from within are ancient vibrational patterns from the astral body and the chakra system. These residual, dense vibrations are not based on fact, but are distorted concepts from your animal or human consciousness, which is often a battleground for supremacy between your lower and higher mental and emotional faculties. You must learn to look beyond the personality and the ego of those you interact with and seek to feel the love essence of their soul. Self-awareness must shift from personality consciousness to soul consciousness. You must develop divine indifference to negativity so that you may stay centered within your sacred heart, which gives access to your reservoir of God power. The surest indication that you have gained access to your sacred heart and the seed atom of God consciousness within is a constant state of joy and an overwhelming feeling of love. This high-frequency radiation from your sacred heart core, via your solar power center, will affect everyone and everything around you. Just as the blessed essence of love or light or life is radiated to you from the higher dimensions of light, you must radiate a portion of living light outwardly to humanity and the world at large. The path of light you are creating, beloveds, will lead you back into the realms of light where sacred love, joy, peace, and harmony prevail. Know that we are ever near to guide, direct, inspire and protect you. I am ever your faithful companion. I am Archangel Michael.